And we're live here at Lucky 13 Saloon at the Lucky 13 podcast. We got Diane with us.
Hello.
Sarah.
Woo!
Andy.
Hello.
And Frankie.
What's up?
God damn it.
What's happening?
Hi, Frankie.
Hey, D, and Sarah's back.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
The girls are back this week.
Yeah.
Yay.
Girls are back in town.
That's it.
I'm glad you guys are full of fucking energy.
Woo!
I ain't got shit.
Because we drank some beer.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
it.
not
You'll
drinking
drink
today.
just some Red Bull.
I'm not drinking today. We fucking got so drunk all weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Friday. Did we drink Thursday?
We drank Thursday. We drank Friday.
Well, that's
we
almost
drank Saturday.
Friday.
We drank Sunday, and we drank Monday.
You took off Saturday.
I took
took the day
Saturday
off on
yeah.
Saturday.
I did.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Monday was a
Sunday-
holiday, so.
Yeah, it was a holiday, but it was, oh my God. Well, you know, so we've been doing to-go stuff at Lucky 13, and I'm sitting by the front door, and it's not really fun unless you've had a couple fucking drinks.
100%.
This is true. I did
Right?
that on Monday.
Yes.
It's not fun, right?
No.
Like, until you
And-
start drinking, and then
and
you're like,
then
all right, I
I-
can deal with
You
this.
get real judgmental when you're sitting in that chair.
Yeah, you do. He was bossing people around and shit. I
Hey,
love
some of you
it.
people are fucking stupid.
So stupid.
I feel
Listen.
for every bouncer in the world.
Seriously. Me
Proof
too.
in
I've
everybody,
been helping
even
out and
people
sitting at the
you know.
door,
Say, I don't
too.
know all these, but I want to see your ID anyway.
Most people are pretty good, but when everybody starts getting wasted, they start trying to walk in without their masks on, or can I use the bathroom, or
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
something.
This one guy ordered his Mexican food, was like trying to eat it at the bar or just
Right,
trying
yeah.
to stand in the bar. And it's like, no, if you could do it, then everybody could do it. Then everything would be
I
open
just
and
want to
we'd be
give
fine.
this to the dancer. Well, there's the thing right there.
Yeah, just go fucking hand it to her.
Stick it in her
Don't
tip.
touch nobody.
Yeah.
Stick
leave
those
it on the
tacos in
table
her
as soon
drink
as you
in
walk
her
in and
tip
say,
cup.
here's your food.
Yeah. Other people close talking when they're fucking drunk and they want
God.
to pull their mask down. I'm like, whatever. You kept me safe with your sanitizer.
Yeah,
spray.
I had this spray. Like anytime anyone would go near Jeff, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Take
spray,
that.
sprayed in his mouth.
Yeah. But oh my God! But fucking, it was a Tuesday morning, so we stayed up. So Monday was the holiday. So Monday,
We went to
though,
a barbecue earlier in the day.
yes,
That's nice.
Yeah, it was a friend
birthday
of ours'
barbecue.
birthday. So we went there for a little while, sat in the backyard, did social distance barbecuing. It was fucking nice. And then we came here afterwards. We got here about 7, I guess. Hung out here for an hour, and then we went home and hung out with our neighbors till sunrise.
Until sunrise. I couldn't
Sunrise.
even believe it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Like, we
They're
definitely
still
didn't-
sleeping.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, seriously, like if you didn't force me to come here today, I would have still been sleeping today.
yeah. I've been. The only day I stayed in bed was on Tuesday. Yesterday I got up and
I
stuff.
woke up, I think at like 2:00 in the afternoon, and I find Jeff's naked body in the living room splattered out on the floor.
He didn't
next
make
to
it
the
far.
bathroom. I'm like, what happened?
I have not that fucking hungover, and I mean we started drinking at what?
12 in the
12 in the
afternoon.
afternoon.
Sounds like the beginning of a Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah, and now it's fucking. We went to bed. I don't know, sometime after sunrise, and the sun was fully up by the time we went to fucking bed.
I mean, we made up for not partying for months, like in one whole day.
Yes, and I just remember laying on the fucking ground in front of the bathroom.
It made him feel good.
Oh, it didn't. I was just laying down, and I was so like either gonna shit or puke, and I'm like, oh my God, like if this is what the coronavirus is like at all, I don't fucking want it. I felt like I had the chills. I was
Were
nauseous.
they multiplying?
Yeah.
We're getting old, man. Can't do it anymore.
Fucking awful.
And then I texted my neighbor. I'm like, oh my God, I just found Jeff on the living room floor, half naked, like splat, like face down. It looked like a dead body. And she's like, I woke up fully clothed with a bag of frozen vegetables on my head because apparently she,
Hurts that
Because she
bad.
bumped her head.
no, because she fell and bumped her head and then went to bed fully clothed and still had the frozen vegetables on her head that we gave her.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, can we get that broccoli back though?
We need it for tonight.
It's probably done.
Ooh, it's
by
a
now.
head bag.
Yeah, it's probably done by now.
Man, well, at least it's thawed and warm.
I'm like,
of
we
heady
need that broccoli
goodness.
back though. That was our dinner for tonight.
Just don't open the
God.
bag.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Yeah.
Keep that
was
broccoli.
rough. Yeah, that was rough. But
It was fun though. I had fun.
I did. I had a good time too. But now my fucking allergies are killing me. Like I'm just whatever. I'm a little bit of a fucking.
He's such a Debbie Downer after that. It's like, what's the point?
Your
Just-
immune system is down.
My
Things
immune
are gonna
system is
come
down.
Get you
Just
right
like
now.
my thing is like, even if I'm feeling like shit, I know I had fun. So like, I'll suck it up and won't be such a pussy.
I
the
sucked
next
it up.
day.
Yeah, the next day we like laid in bed. We ordered Chinese food, and then about 10 o'clock we ordered.
Sucking it up.
Yeah, we ordered Chinese food, and then about 10 o'clock we ordered a fucking pizza.
We woke up starving at like 10 25 at night. And I'm like, should I order us a pizza? Which normally the answer would always be no. But he's like, okay. I'm like, on it.
Yeah. I would love a pizza right now. That's how I
we
felt.
scarf
Why is
pizza
the answer
down.
normally no?
Because he's trying not to be a fat kid.
I'm trying not to be a fat kid.
He doesn't like to eat after 8. Like,
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting.
Exactly. And that's what I try to do. Like, I try to eat 1 meal a day, but drink shakes during the day. And then I'll eat 1 meal at night and whatever. So I'm trying to not be a fat kid during this whole fucking thing. And
Or
it's,
just in general.
yes, in general. In general. And it's kind of working, but whatever.
Well, at least the cats had pizza. That's very nice.
The cats
Cheese
didn't-
is good for cats.
The cats didn't have any pizza.
The cats are
Well,
on a
you
diet.
have to give them pizza.
No, they don't really like pizza.
Yeah, no, the cats are on a diet right now, too. Well,
The cats are his cat's on a diet
Yeah,
because
our
his
cat's on a diet too.
yeah.
Oh, Buddy's sweet.
roly poly.
Monty.
Monty, I said, what did I say? Buddy. Sorry,
Buddy.
How much does your cat weigh?
He was 15 pounds a couple months ago.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
What are you
that's
feeding him? Other cats?
Food.
Well, and that's what they say, not to give him so much dry
Love.
food. Yeah, exactly. They say not to give him so much dry food. So we've cut Mark down to eating wet food twice a day, then rather than leaving like wet food in the morning and then all
and
dry
then a
food all
ton
day.
of dry food and then like my cat doesn't really eat the dry food, so then he just eats all the dry food all day long, and
Yeah.
he went from being 12 pounds, which was a kind of a bigger cat, to 17 pounds.
Yeah,
It's a big cat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
17.
he's huge.
He should at least be 9. Raw meat is great for cats. Little bits of pieces.
So I
Raw
don't know.
meat.
We haven't weighed him
Yeah.
yet, but
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think he's alive. He's lived in a couple weeks.
He's
is,
hairy.
too.
Yeah.
He's got a shed.
he's super mad about it too, because every fucking 5 minutes he's like, meow, meow, meow,
He gives you the guilt
meow.
trip.
Yeah, he doesn't love it.
He does
Well,
not
of course,
love it.
because of Frankie, this has turned into the Lucky 13 Cat Podcast.
Yay,
Cat
cats.
cast.
Yes.
Yay, cats.
Listen,
Yes.
I could talk
It's all
about my cats all day long.
It's
I mean,
all about the cats.
but we have been interactive with other people with cats. So.
We have. We did. People were here. I was here Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. But yeah, we went over this already. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Brain is- he's got
Yes.
mush brain.
Much.
What'd you do this weekend, Jeff?
Drank way too much. My brain cells are fucking done.
You guys
What
want to
about-
know about a show I watched?
Sure. Yes,
Yes.
please.
So I got really into this show called The Terror. It's on AMC and Hulu, and it's about it's a historical drama, and it's about the people who looked for the Northwest Passage back in 1845, which is the going around the top of Canada to get to Asia
Okay.
from Europe, and they did not find it. The
Of course,
Franklin
yep.
expedition did not find it. They got caught in the ice, and they all died, and they resorted to cannibalism.
Oh,
And
really?
They only actually found the 2 ships in like 2014. So that was 170 years
Wow.
after the expedition
Whoa.
failed. And so people are like looking inside these ships, and they're like finding all the clues.
Is
as
it a
to what
documentary or
happened.
is it a?
It's a fictional account because
Okay.
nobody
As-
really knows what
As Sarah
happened.
told me 17 times. It's got that guy from Mad Men in it.
So I was trying to get Andy like a little interested.
wanna watch
in
it.
It's very good.
Sounds interesting.
You got into it way
Sounds
too early.
spooky. I ain't
One
going to no
thing-
haunted boats.
One
For
thing
you.
that really stuck with me is that nobody wants to get scurvy.
Yeah. No.
Right.
When you get scurvy, all your old wounds from like 6 more
Pop.
years ago, they open up.
Pop.
That's
So
crazy.
One guy had gotten
Like
shot.
scars, wounds.
Old scars, like tattoos,
Or your
would probably
old war
start
injuries.
oozing.
Yeah, vitamin C is constantly holding old scar tissue together.
Oh, God.
And one of the guys had like a peg leg, and the whole bottom of his leg opened up when he got scurvy, and he had to walk on it, and there was nothing holding it together, and it was.
Every step he takes is just
It
expanding
made me
with
want to
blood.
eat an orange.
And Frankie would like the part where these guys are blowing each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised Frankie doesn't have scurvy.
No, all the alcohol's keeping me immune, dude.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of vitamin C in beer. I'll even a
Probably.
little bit.
Oh, I had
Fruit-
some
Fruity
bananas
Pebbles.
yesterday for dinner.
Fruity Pebbles has
Yeah,
fruit
Blue,
in it.
Blue Moon doesn't it have like vitamin C? in
Yeah,
it?
Frankie doesn't drink Blue Moon. That's
Oh,
quality.
it's nasty.
Yeah, that's quality. That's
I like
quality
Blue Moon.
beer.
Tastes too much like a
Like
fruit,
Blue
huh?
I eat fruit. I eat Fruit Loops.
Wow, that sounds pretty interesting.
That considers a
Yeah,
salad
it's
with
it's
no.
called the Terror.
You know, they spell Fruit Loops Froot. It's not even spelled properly.
I know.
Who was the ones that reverted to cannibalism in their
The Donner Party.
Airplane.
Donner
Donner
Party?
Party.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The who?
The Donner Party.
Oh yeah.
The airplane that crashed
Oh,
in
yes,
like,
yes,
the
yes.
Nevadas.
Oh, that's,
oh no, they were
They got
a
a party.
caravan.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yes. Yeah. They were. It was during the gold rush. I think they were trying to get from the East Coast to the West Coast and go to the mountains.
Yeah,
and
they thought they'd do a shortcut. Like, hey, this looks good.
They left. No, they left too late in the year. Is what happened.
that's right.
They left too late in the year. What happened? And
They're a bunch of dum-dums.
Yeah.
But also that movie, like Alive or something like that. they
Yes.
also
And there's a
converted
better
it.
version of that came out a couple years before called Survive, which is a very low-budget affair.
Of course, you've seen that.
Yeah,
one.
and it's great. It's got one of the best smash cuts, which is where something's happening, all of a sudden they just cut to it's suddenly in the future, and so these guys are like agonizing: should we eat Bill or whatever it is? Should we? And it's just like the music's getting miserable, and then they cut, and there they are. They're eating flesh. They're like, hey, this is great.
Well, it was funny. I actually had a funny Alive situation when I was in. I didn't crash.
Oh, do tell.
I didn't crash in the plane or contemplate eating anybody, but I was in Velselka.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
You know that place, Velselka? The
Veselka?
Polish,
Yeah.
Veselka,
On A Street?
the Polish diner that's open. You've never been there? Oh, late night drinking in the city. That's like last stop. Oh, it's great. It's open 24 hours. Great
You've got
pierogies and soups and giant rice
Linses and soups.
And
Yeah.
you can eat people.
It's really good. Well, no, I
And
walked
you passed out at the bar. Let's eat them.
a couple years ago. Do you remember the Alive movie, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Do you remember the redhead who was sucking super annoying? Like
Yes.
yeah.
You wanted him to be the first to go.
Well, it was funny because I walked into Veselka one time at like 4:00 in the morning, and who's sitting there but that dude from the movie, sitting in a chair talking to this. I mean, he's old now, but he still looked decent. But he's sitting there talking to this young girl, and I walked in, and I had just watched Alive again. It was just on cable or something, and I walked in. He's sitting there, and I was like, "Oh shit! I saw you I just watched you on Alive again." And he's like, "Oh, can you tell her I've been in the movies, please?"
She didn't believe him.
And he's like, I'm not as annoying in person as I am in that movie.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yes, you are. I totally ruined his chance, dude.
That's funny.
Miss, don't
Yeah.
give him your number. Do not give him
Buy me
your
some
number. He'll
pierogies
eat you.
first.
Yeah.
Some of that Hollywood money.
Yeah. I
And did you tell her?
Of course. I was like, yeah, just watch them in
Was
fucking
he just
Alive.
hanging out with her, or was he
Oh,
trying to hit on her?
He was hitting on her. But it was like 4 a.m.
He's
You
like,
could
tell her I'm famous, bro.
Yeah, you could tell.
She
He
didn't
was like-
believe him.
His eyes were glassed over. I mean, I was wasted too. But of
What
course
else has he been in?
He's been in some stuff.
Mostly movies where he eats other people.
Yeah.
Cannibal.
If you go
He's
back
been
and look at,
typecast as a cannibal.
he's been in other stuff, and you see him as like
Did he get eaten, or did he eat people?
he died.
So they ate him.
I think so.
Got that good flesh.
And I think he was like whining, like, "Don't eat me if I die, please." You know what I mean?
couldn't remember that. I saw that movie such a long time ago.
Where other
He
people
was
were
so
like,
annoying they stuffed an apple in his mouth. Shut up, we're eating you.
other people were like, "Yeah, go ahead, man. If you got to eat me, go for it."
yeah, I would offer myself to
I would offer.
I'd be like,
myself.
get them, start with the butt. This will feed you for days.
Yeah.
Ooh, in The Terror, there was a really great scene with a lot of great historical medical gore, and they showed a guy being sliced up and the parts that they used to be eaten, and it was all butt and thigh, and it looked delicious.
Hey, you can deep fry anything.
Listen, I'm not
Looks
going.
like Korean
I'm not
barbecue.
going camping with Sarah.
I'm sure it smells like fucking barbecue. I
Yeah.
imagine if
You put some ketchup on it, what the hell?
Well, I mean,
Gotcha.
they got to find some kind of meat to film, so they're going to find meat
Looks
to
good.
film. So yeah, of course.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just meat. It's
Looks
just
like beef.
Yeah, it's just good. I'm sure it's just a different
Chicken.
flavored meat. I'm sure it doesn't taste like chicken, but
It tastes more like.
We're supposed to taste like pork.
yeah, it's supposed to taste like
We're supposed to
pork.
be salty.
Gamey pork.
Yeah.
gamey pork.
Most animals don't even like the taste of people because we're too salty.
Yeah, I heard it's got like a weird smell to it. When Jeffrey Dahmer was like cooking people, like everything, it had a weird smell to it.
I
so.
want to test out the theory now, Jeff. What part?
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
My brother's old band used to tour through Milwaukee a lot back in the late '80s, early '90s, and when Jeffrey Dahmer got arrested, they're all like watching the news, and cause I really was, and there's the guy, and they're like, he's been on our shows.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they remember him specifically because like he was skeeving them out. Like he'd come and like talk to like, hey, you good? He's like
His
just
brother's
gave
band was a bunch of really cute young guys in the 90s.
all on heroin.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
And Jeffrey
Vulnerable.
Dahmer went to like 3 or 4 of their shows
What?
in Minneapolis and was like hanging
Oh,
out
it was in
backstage.
Milwaukee when they toured,
Milwaukee.
yeah.
Sorry.
That should have been on a T-shirt. Jeffrey Dahmer came to our show.
That's a good one.
There was also a multiple killing somewhere in Minnesota, somewhere in southern Minnesota. And when the cops showed up, my brother's band's album was playing, but it was on a skip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like when the cops showed up, it was like this one song by Run Rusty Run was on a skip.
How did
at
they know
murder
this?
scene.
Murderers love his band.
Murderers love
it.
Run Rusty
That's
Run.
fucking awesome.
He's our only fan,
Yeah.
Mr. Dahmer. Please don't need our only
If
other
you feel like
fan.
murdering, put on a
I was just reading an article, but it was an old one. It was from 2019. This time last year, some guy was eating pizza delivery guys. Some guy in Texas ate like a couple pizza delivery guys.
30 minutes or less.
Yeah, he was eating. He ate.
No one came to deliver to his house anymore. No, dude. We only lost 5 delivery people because of you, dude.
He ate Jehovah's Witness, like people who are coming to
for
his
him,
door.
man.
He was, but they said they found pounds. Like, so apparently he did a lot of charity work for like cooked dinners for people and stuff like
He
that.
did, charity work by killing the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well,
That's charity
I'm
work.
giving away
They-
free body parts, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.
They went into, they found in his freezer like 100 pounds of meat, and it was all.
That's like a small child.
Yeah, it was human meat that was in
What
his
was that
freezer.
movie we saw that had the most brutal killing scene? Where he did with that guy and they like literally.
Oh, Bone Tomahawk. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Those were cannibals too.
That's a
but-
good movie, and
Ooh,
that
was a
scene, though, is
that
just 'cause
scene,
it's-
I was sitting there in bed, horrified, holding on to Jeff, like, oh my god.
What makes that
Oh,
scene work for me is not only the effect, but the fact that it's just like so routine for them. Like it's
they're
it's
like,
not they don't get pleasure from it. They don't really give a fuck. It's
It was
just like, there you go.
It was like killing a cattle. It's
Yeah.
exactly what it was like.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh my
Cool.
God.
What
Oh, it's
scene?
great.
He just like what? Like started skinning
That's
the guy
literally-
alive?
No, they pick him up and they spread the legs apart,
And they spread it apart so
They got
hard,
like
they
some-
split him
No,
up.
they
a
they
bone
used-
tomahawk
yeah,
and
they
kind of
used to
go
ta-
at his
Holy
crotch.
Moly! They made a wishbone out of the poor
They made him
guy.
a wish
And they just
bone.
kind of yank him apart.
Yeah, they yanked it. They hit him with a fucking tomahawk. And then
Dude.
they,
You know, I still want to see this movie. I'll probably gag. I'll
We
probably be
got
in
it
the
here, Frankie.
bathroom, but
yeah, it's around somewhere. We
have to see it.
It was who was in it? Kurt
It was
Russell
on-
was in it.
It was
Russell.
on Amazon or something like that, right?
Yeah, but
Hulu, Amazon.
You can order it. I mean, you can watch it on Amazon.
Frankie can't even spell Amazon.
Yeah,
I like Wonder Woman.
there was
See?
who was it? It was Kurt Russell was in it. The guy from the dad from 6 Feet Under was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Kurt Russell? Cool.
Yeah, and what's his name?
I like Kurt Russell. Snake Plissken.
What's his name was in it too? The clown from fucking Rob Zombie movie.
Oh, Sid Haig.
Captain
Sid Haig.
Spaulding.
Sid Haig was in it.
Rest in peace.
Yes, with
The young guy, I can't remember what his goddamn
David
name is.
Arquette was in it also.
Oh,
David
shit, it's a
Arquette was in it, you're
well-casted
right.
movie. I
the
wasn't
opening
even
scene was
sorry.
with David Arquette and
And he's
Sid
being
Haig.
annoying, which is great.
Yes,
I hate
yeah,
David
yeah.
The thing
Arquette.
is,
Hope
like,
he
the
gets
movie
killed
wasn't
really
that
gory.
violent at first. You weren't expecting it to go so super violent like that. That it
David
was,
Arquette,
like,
if you're
shocking.
listening to this, Frankie's coming to get you.
Yeah, you should watch Bone Tomahawk. It was fucking great.
So good.
It's so slow moving at first too, and it just takes.
Does he kill people with a tomahawk?
Yes, Frankie, a Bone Tomahawk.
It's made of like bones.
Bone,
You
yes.
sure it's not made of tinfoil?
Frankie.
Is it plastic bones or people bones?
Probably people
Frankie
bone.
said we get the ratings.
Is it
because-
CGI?
You guys wanted Frankie back, and you got him. Here he
It better
is.
not be CGI.
Oh, it was brutal.
David Arquette.
It was brutal.
Oh, I hope he gets killed.
It was
Really
like in the
gory.
it was like early 80s.
No,
right?
it wasn't. It's pretty new.
Yeah, it
Like
came out-
2016, 17.
Oh no, it's CGI.
Yeah.
David
wasn't
Arquette is in a lot of good movies about cannibalism because Ravenous.
Ravenous
he
was
was
a
also
great
in that
movie.
one.
I've never seen that.
Ravenous
Holy
was
That's
moly,
one of
I'm
my
missing all the-
favorites.
Damn you,
That's still my
Hulu!
favorite.
I don't have Hulu, so I'm missing all the good
I have
stuff.
that on VH. I have that on.
It's got that child molester that you like on it.
Jeffrey Jones.
Jeffrey Jones.
Yes.
It's a great ethical
Jeffrey
movie about
Jones, him I know.
cannibalism, too.
It is.
'Cause it's like if you can do it, why not? Like stay alive.
For a
Live
child
your life.
molester, he was a really good actor.
He was.
I liked him in Howard the Duck.
Too bad he's a child molester.
It's a bummer.
Yeah, that
Gotta
kills his
separate
career,
the artist
jerk.
from the art.
Yeah.
Like he has to separate children from their pants.
What else did you guys watch this week? Anything good?
We watched that movie Jojo Rabbit.
I heard
Oh,
good
yeah,
things
I
about
need
that
to watch
movie.
that.
It was so good. I want to watch it again
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit.
because
was
I feel
good.
like it's one of those movies you miss a lot of the inside jokes.
Yeah, and if you can ever say like Hitler was funny in a movie, he was funny.
He
in
was
that.
hilarious in the movie.
Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried as Hitler in Highway to Hell was funny too.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Sounds like a
Jojo
Jew-
Rabbit
sounds like
was
a Jew
great.
Playing,
Hitler. Yeah, right.
It's like, oi.
Made Sarah watch The Grifters the other night, which was a
Interesting.
personal favorite movie of mine.
How do you sit through the Andy's movies? Do they?
That's a good movie. It's
Yeah.
a legit
It
good
was
movie.
good.
All right.
It was interesting. It was an ethical dilemma as well about grifting and like living that lifestyle and whether you want
Angelica
to get out
Houston, John Cusack, and
John
Annette
Cusack
Bening.
as a grifter was a weird choice because
Yeah.
I see him as a very wholesome person normally.
I think that's why
Yeah.
they cast him because he has to be that guy that throws you off. You don't realize that he's up to no good. And he is
always a quiet one.
He does that shit like all of his scenes. He comes into like a bar or something. He's got a 20 over his finger, and he shows it to the bartender. And he puts it down, and he pulls it away, and there's a 10 there. So the guy doesn't look, and he gives him back the change. That's his fucking.
Gotcha.
With his
'Cause he's a grifter.
Because he's a piece of shit.
Gotcha.
Everybody in this movie is a piece of shit.
Gotcha. I watched the documentary about the Zodiac killer this weekend.
I saw that. Yeah, it
on
was
Tuesday,
good.
which is pretty. The guy who thinks his dad was the Zodiac killer. Is that the one you watched? Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's the one
Wait a minute, no,
psycho
I
we
didn't see
never
that one.
caught.
Is that new?
Yes,
Right? It's
new.
the one
It's on-
psycho
Oh, I
we
saw
never
another one.
caught.
It's on Hulu, and
Everything's on Hulu.
It's
It's the
I forget what it's called. If you go on there, whatever. It's
By
pretty.
the way, if
easy.
you need a Hulu password, my friend Michael Goldstein has one. I'll give it to you. Just wait till the end of the podcast.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 2. But yeah, it's on Hulu. It was about this guy who he was adopted. He was abandoned as a kid, and he's now had these good parents and all this kind of stuff. And he wants to find out who his real parents are. So he does. He goes back and finds his mom, and then he just keeps finding this horrific stuff up about his father. And when
That's going to leave an emotional scar.
he was watching like one of those. He got one picture of him, which was a mugshot, and he found. When the picture came up of the Zodiac killer, he looked at the mugshot, was like, "What the fuck?" So he started researching all this kind of stuff, and his dad was into code breaking and all this kind of. There are way too many coincidences for it to not be true. But you watch it, see what you think, because they never actually ended up catching.
He's the one psycho, right? We've never
So you
caught.
never found out if his dad was the Zodiac killer?
No, his dad's dead now. So
Did you see Three Identical Strangers? You saw that?
I did see that. Remind me.
That's where it's this guy. He goes to college. It's back in the
Yes,
70s.
yes, I
And
did
he
watch
finds
it.
it, and everyone's like, "Hey, it's."
Everybody was
John.
calling him everybody was calling him.
And then another guy sees the story in the papers, like, wait, these guys look just like me. And then
They're part of my frat
Fucking
brothers.
triplets.
yeah, and they're triplets. They were all separated at birth.
Yes, we did see that.
Yes, and it was an experiment.
Right. And it was. But if you haven't get out there in TV land, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. I don't want to give too much away because
Yeah,
he
it was
keeps
really good.
getting twists and turns and stuff, and it's a true story.
Yeah,
And they
it's a
become
full-on-
buddies. They become like best friends.
Yeah, they
start
lived
a
together.
business.
They all like got married
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Very sweet
And then they
Yeah,
kill
it's good.
together.
and
But
sad.
it kind of went sour, right?
Well, don't tell
it-
everybody that.
right,
But yeah, it gets.
Well, I mean, well, that's the plot twist. It
gets a
kinda
little-
goes
It gets a
sour.
little dark.
Just when you think you know where it's going, then you don't.
Yeah, it gets a little bit.
I love movies like
I
that.
did-
Where
I-
you think I figured out the killer. And wait a I didn't
It
see
turns
that
out
coming.
Frankie's the fourth one.
One of the most heart wrenching documentaries.
I was adopted.
One of the most heart wrenching documentaries I watched, and I had to rewatch it because I kind of forgot a lot of it. I rewatched it a couple weeks ago. Was Dear Zachary? Have you watched that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's heart wrenching.
Well, you're selling it though.
Yeah, well, it's really emotional, but it's really good. It, like won all sorts of awards and all this kind of stuff. It's about this guy. You got to watch it. I don't even want to give too much away because there's a couple little like twists and turns and all this kind of shit.
I like movies like that. Plot
I've
twist.
seen it recommended for me. I just haven't
Watch it.
pulled
It's
the
really,
trigger.
it's really heart wrenching though.
Because Slithers is also recommended for me. It's like, well, Slithers.
Yeah,
Or
Slithers.
Dear Zachary, a letter from a father to a son, or something like that. But look up Dear Zachary, you'll find it. Yeah, it's free on Amazon.
Slither?
Slithers. It's about an alien being that kills
it's like
hippies.
When
Yeah, he
Jeff
talked
says
about- he
Slithers,
talked-
but with his accent.
Yeah, I talked about it last week.
Slithers.
You weren't
Last
here.
week.
Slither, however,
Is great.
horror movie.
Slither
Fabulous.
was good.
Yeah.
Oh, was that
That's
the one with
the guy who did
snakes?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
That was so great. She gets so big, the girl. She goes, I don't feel well.
Yeah.
that's
she
great.
pops and like
That's-
a billion
yeah.
snakes are coming out of her.
That was great.
Well, space snakes. That was a good movie.
What
That
else?
was a good one.
I watched a documentary on Netflix about it's basically interviewing celebrities about the times they've taken acid or mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
I
And it's,
remember that.
it's worth watching for Carrie Fisher and Rosie Perez's stories alone.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that.
Most of it's good, but man, Rosie Perez's especially is just delightful.
She's like, Billy, you're so stupid. I felt so stupid when I was on acid, Billy.
You do a good Rosie Perez.
pretty much.
That was good.
And Diane, that's ironic because at Cuomo's famous press conferences, he had like celebrities from Brooklyn. It was Rosie Perez and Chris Rock. And,
That's more of a coincidence.
no, really. And Rosie Perez, you do it better than me. She's like,
That's
well,
right.
you
Keep
know
slapping
about this
yourself,
disease
Frankie.
But
in
you
the
know,
quarantine.
like, in
Hello,
the quarantine.
Cuomo.
What was that? Billy? What was that?
That was the White Man Can't Jump.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What's the fruit with the letter Q, Billy? A quit.
Sting comes across as a pompous asshole, and he's boring, even though he's telling a story about watching, like having to give birth a cow.
Yeah.
While fucked up on peyote, which sounds like that would be a great story, but
Yeah.
Sting's telling us it's not. Ugh.
I can't imagine Sting's a good conversationist. Like,
No.
I don't know. He seems like it'd be boring.
But
The
other than
police-
him-
the police were boring.
I love the police.
Yeah, so no, they were a great
Yeah,
band.
a little different.
Don't stand. Don't stand
Yeah, that
so
song's
close
good.
Although
No,
sorry to
to
interrupt you,
me.
boss.
But is that
Sting
good?
sucks
Rosie
as an
Perez
actor.
singing it?
Sting really sucks as an actor and
Early
writer.
social distancing. song.
Fucking
Don't
boring.
stand so close to me.
Yeah, fucking boring.
Sing with Rosie Perez's voice.
Whatever.
Sing it with Rosie Perez's voice.
Yeah,
Obviously, you're wrong and you suck. So
I get why people like the police. I don't.
No,
I find
Sting's a
it-
I
great
like
singer.
the
He
song.
just sucks as an actor.
Yeah.
He sucks as a. Oh wait, let's not forget. Oh my gosh, famous movie. It's a famous book.
we're going to sit here for
Dude,
an hour.
thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should let
dude.
him try to figure it out.
Yeah, no, he's actually pretty good at that. He can.
No,
he can-
Dune. I read all the books.
Once in a while
They're
he's
great.
wrong. Once in a while he's wrong, and he'll convince you that he's right. But he's pretty good at remembering names.
I do
and
not
stuff
lie.
like that.
I exaggerate. I embellish.
He's got a pretty good memory for that stuff. He can't remember to mop the floors right, but he'll tell you who's in a certain movie from
Hey, but at least
1976.
they're mopped.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
saw
are
How to
they?
Win a Race in the Rain.
Oh, shut up!
This is like a feel-good movie about a man and his dog.
I knew as soon as she fucking put.
and I was like,
put
ugh,
the-
I'm so sick of watching all this murder shit and all this.
Yeah,
shit.
happy
as-
stuff.
Dude,
Can I say, as soon as she started this fucking movie, there's a dog in it. And when there's a dog in it and it's a feel-good movie, the dog's going to die at the end.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And
This
you're
is
gonna feel
how
real good
yellow.
about it.
and then I just kept hearing sniffling and sniffling. I'm like,
shut
I'm
up.
like, babe, are you crying? He's
No,
like,
my allergies.
He's like, it's my allergies. It's my allergies.
BS.
And then again later on, I hear like sniffling and sniffling, and I look over and I see tears streaming
Oh,
down
shut
Jeff's
up.
face.
Dog never deserved to do this.
He's like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Honey, they're
Fucking
gonna kill
why?
the doggy.
And he's like, and he like runs to the bathroom, wiping his face.
Dogs do exactly.
You know
You
what?
big mush.
And I was
Jeff,
like,
if you
"Aw."
didn't do that, you'd be some kind of a monster.
It had the
Yeah.
guy from This Is Us in it, too. And that fucking,
Yeah,
if
those
you ever watched that
tearjerkers.
That's a
show-
good show. That's a
Yeah,
tearjerker.
exactly.
Well, that you should be ashamed about.
Well, I like that show, but
Okay.
it's fucking emotionally draining.
It is.
You feel like you've lost 10 pounds after watching that show. It's like, holy moly.
Yeah.
It was only an hour.
Is that why you're looking so
Jeff likes,
fit?
Jeff likes to watch it and like ugly cry.
Is that why you're looking so fit, Frankie? Is because you've been watching This Is Us?
No, I've been exercising a hell of a lot.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. What's your routine, Frankie?
Jogging in spot a lot while watching 5 hours of Star Trek every night and these arm bendy thingies.
You jog and spot for 5 hours.
Yeah,
hours
5
straight.
hours of Star Trek, dude. 8 to 1 in the morning. Can't go wrong.
Frankie, come on, do 4 push-ups for us.
No.
Yeah, do it.
Frankie,
No.
I feel like we
No. I did 30 this morning.
I
That's
watched
it.
him do I've seen him do sit-ups. He can do sit-ups.
he did like.
Does he do like granny push-ups or like actual military style?
I
No,
haven't
fuck
seen-
no.
I
I'm
haven't-
54 years old. You do a push up.
I haven't seen
I
him
could do a push down.
I haven't seen Andy do a push up.
You have?
No,
Yeah.
No. Yeah, put your
No.
money where your mouth is.
I don't remember.
Well, that's because you're underneath me at the time.
Whoa, we're going there, girlfriend.
Come on, we'll have Frankie and Andy do a push-up.
At least some of us are still having sex.
I really don't want to.
No.
Come on, Andy, you and Bert versus Frankie. My money's on.
We'll have to film it
I don't
and
know
put
who
it
bet
on.
Yeah?
Next time.
Next time.
All right, next time.
You guys get your arms in shape.
Stay
right.
tuned.
Next
We'll
So I
be on
cannot lose to
Hulu
Frankie.
because everything's on Hulu.
If I lose to Frankie, I'll never
Come
hear
on,
that.
next week, you guys got to do a little
All
push-up.
right, so tune in next week, and Frankie and I will have a push-up off.
Yes.
Push
A
up.
push-off.
Yeah, push-up off.
We'll
I
have
don't
to
know,
film it.
Frankie's-
We'll have to film it
Frankie's-
though, and then later
No,
on put it on.
I don't go
Facebook.
all the way down.
Frankie, we'll be the
Oh,
judge.
I'm
No,
sure
unless
that's
you're,
it.
no, unless you're a black woman. I like black girls.
We need one of those air horn noises.
We have one here. Melody had one.
Yeah, it's too late.
The little air horns. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I got one
Took
around
it.
somewhere.
Oh, so we should probably talk about business.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It was great over the last couple weekends.
No, we've been doing
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's been
We're going to be
alright.
open
Coming
again
back.
starting tomorrow. I'm going to be here.
Yeah, we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It was great seeing Larry. I didn't recognize him with his surgical mask. And he's like, Frank. I'm like, is that Remember? Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
always come see you on Fridays.
I- yes, I remember.
Frankie
Larry
giving
in a
him-
while.
giving him the, like, the up. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And Frankie did not recognize him. I thought Frankie was gonna punch him.
Really? I was like,
He was
who are
like,
you?
"Why you looking
No,
at me?"
really? And then he pulls his book. I said, oh my God, Larry, it's right. We were just talking about him before this whole quarantine happened.
Frankie can be a little salty.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I never saw
I'm
that side to
terrible
him,
with
and I was like-
names.
I was
Salty
hey,
like fresh human meat.
Yes.
he's extra salty,
Yeah.
extra salt.
Frankie's definitely a salty dog.
High sodium.
He was looking at him up and down like he was gonna fuck him up. Meanwhile, the guy's like 3 feet, 4 feet taller than him.
Yeah. Frankie's
Hey, little things come in good packages.
Yeah.
Well, see, always little
Why?
dogs.
Listen, I
Little
don't
dogs
doubt-
are very vicious because they have to compensate for
I
their
don't
height.
doubt you'll
I've seen-
bite the fuck out of some kneecaps.
I've seen Frankie get fucking snappy with dude like bigger dudes like in like Jetro one time. Yo, you're cutting us. You're
Oh,
cutting us."
that fucking dude was an asshole, man. Sorry, you don't know that relevant. And even the cashier, Diane, Susan, was like, dude, you have 7 fucking wagons. Really, she had to be bleeped. And she's like,
Bleep.
dude, you're cutting
Bleep.
everybody.
She had
The
to be bleeped.
security guards had to pull him away. He's like, oh, what are you talking
Okay, now
about?
Frankie's exaggerating a little bit, but he can be a little feisty.
It's not
No,
the
that
size
guy
of the
was a
dog in the
dick.
fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Sarah.
There you go.
And he rolled
But
over my foot. I was going to
as long as
punch
you got a
him.
nice
And
needle,
Jeff's
you
like,
can-
I thought, Jeff, you were going to punch him. I said, no, I'm going to punch him.
A needle? Are you anesthetizing dogs, Andy?
Frankie.
No, leave dogs alone, especially cats.
All right, fine. We'll just anesthetize Frankie.
Yes.
Yes, I'll take one for the cats.
What else you guys been up to this week besides?
Cannibalism.
We ordered masks that look like our faces.
Yes,
we
we
did.
saw that. Those
Oh,
are brilliant.
matching
but they're like a
couple
very
mask.
exaggerated version of your face.
Yes.
They were a little too
Hilarious.
big.
If you would
brilliant.
like Sarah to make you a mask that looks like your face,
Go to
kind of.
Sarah.com.
Yeah.
Send me
I like-
a photo.
It's
I
great
like
how
when you guys
exaggerated
traded it off too. You look like weird.
Yeah.
Yo,
I look like
patent it
Robert
and
De
make
Niro.
money. Patent it.
I look like Robert De Niro with Andy's face on my face.
yeah, you did. Well, you had the one eyebrow up. That's
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Hey, you can't be. You have to be. I've known him with a face mask
You
on.
are styling. I wish we were on camera. It ripped already. What the heck's going on over there?
I cut it a little because it was too small for Andy's face. So
because I got such a big face.
he needs to get extra
The
large
problem with the
size.
fucking face mask too is they pull your ears out,
Yeah.
and my nose is all breaking out.
I know. I had the red mark on the red line. That
They
was-
fog up your
Yeah.
glasses if you wear glasses.
Well, that's it. Nobody's wearing them anymore, so no.
I mean, I think that people definitely should.
Yeah,
I think
fuck
what's
yeah.
great
I know,
about
I'm
it,
joking.
everything is that you feel it lightening up and you feel the vibes in the air are a little bit less tense than they used to be.
Yeah.
It's not as
But
horrible
just walk
anymore.
around with your fucking mask on.
Yeah, just still be safe. Don't be stupid.
Get some fun masks. There's lots of fun masks to be
Yes.
had, and put them on and take them off when you're like walking away from people. But when
Right.
you're around people or going into a store, put a mask on.
Right.
Like, what
Everyone,
the hell is the problem?
I'm sorry to cut you off, Sarah. Everyone, save your mask till October. Come Halloween, everyone go trick or treating, 6 feet apart, and then take the mask off. Just throw the candy corn in my mouth. Give me the fucking bag.
Ew,
I
you
love
like candy corn? You nasty.
I like candy corn too.
Thank you, Diane.
I really like candy
it's
corn, too.
an all-purpose food.
I kind of like
love
candy
it.
corn.
For Christmas,
it.
God,
no,
you're all
for-
nasty.
For Christmas, Jeff bought me a 100-pound bag of
I think we're,
candy
like, the
corn.
only three
I
people in
don't-
the
Bought me a
world that like
100-pound
candy
bag
corn.
of candy corn. Oh, candy corn is great.
I'm good for about.
It's
Shut the
exciting
fuck
news.
up, Frankie. I'm
Let's
good.
go get some.
I'm good for about. I'm good for about a handful a year, and that's it.
I don't need any ever.
Hey, Sarah.
If I never eat candy corn
knows,
again,
she
if I never eat candy corn again, I can.
I love candy corn. I like to eat it layer by layer.
Oh, I do that too.
Well,
Me and you, Frankie, got a lot in common.
Come on. Jeff bought me, what, a 100-pound bag for Christmas.
It was a 5-pound bag. It was
Is
a
it
5
gone though?
Bigger than me.
Probably
that
still
bag.
passing it.
I'm sorry, Mel, but yeah, candy corn gets me excited.
Well, my band had our first rehearsal in almost
cool.
3 months,
that go?
and it was great.
New material coming out
We
soon?
had tons of new material, and
Cool.
we are getting ready to go back in the studio mid-July. You know, everything working out with Martin BC again, and gonna finally get our second album ready.
Nice.
I wish we weren't so like dead to the world. We would have came out. I would have loved to come out and see you guys.
You are a
rehearse.
great drum player.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wasn't doing
Jeff rehearsed with his band
Get your hands off my beer.
on Thursday, and I was just like the only one at the bar, and it felt so good just to hear some live music, you know, whether it was like just me, the only one.
Billy recorded part of the rehearsal. Like he had a GoPro up, and
Oh, nice.
and,
Oh, nice.
and he's gonna put up something online.
Cool.
Nice. we're gonna do that in a couple weeks once we get our shit a little bit together. Since we have a new guitar player, so we're gonna start posting some new stuff. But for right now, we're just
We should do a thing where we just use this stage and have some bands come in.
exactly. We should. We've talked about it. Yeah, we'll see. Listen, we're not going to be able to have live music anytime soon.
Right.
So I imagine we're going to have to utilize the stage.
You should probably put another bar back here and just have this as another room where people get to drink and sit.
Well, I'm going to put tables and chairs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put tables and chairs in the back room and space everything
Yeah, that's
apart.
smart.
So I have some more tables under the stair. Under the.
Maybe put a curtain up so that you don't see the stage.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Then we'll have Frankie dress up like a
Put
like a
some
little
tables and
girl.
chairs on the fucking stage.
Let's just have everyone lip
Not by the
sync.
instruments.
No.
Eric found a Jaeger handle.
Oh, he found it. Oh, very
No.
The mysterious Jaeger handle? Where was it?
Mysterious Jaeger handle.
It's behind
Oh,
the
she didn't
door.
open it. It's all right. I got it.
Awesome. Yeah, we
No, but I'm gonna
mysterious
grab my
we
beer
had
anyway.
Go missing, and we thank Eric for finding it.
None of my
Very
siblings
nice.
put them in that.
Thank you, Eric, for finding the handle.
Later. All right. So what else is happening? Anything else exciting this week?
Last week was so exciting. I mean, being open here, helping you out with the to-go drinks was like so nice, and like it felt
Yeah. Do you want me to do that?
really good.
I can do that. There you go.
Thank you.
Get some beer.
That's so cool. We hardly spoke any beer. That's so cool.
Hardly.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
It felt really nice to be like around people, and people were so
Open a
stoked.
bottle of beer. That's
It was nice. It was really nice that I just felt like it was really nice. Everybody was super stoked to be around and out and socializing, and the cops were really fucking cool too.
The cops were really nice.
Like the
to come
cops came
by.
down and we were so paranoid. Jeff's like, "Take my beer," and I took the beer and I threw it out really quick. But then the cops were like, "Just relax, bro. Relax."
Yeah, we're lucky we're on a side block. We're lucky we're on a side block, and the cops were really fucking nice that came up. Yeah, and I've heard other bars getting shut down in the neighborhood, so we're very lucky for.
Apparently, the cops are
Pass me the. No,
okaying a bar crawl up Fifth Avenue down to Third Avenue this upcoming weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll show you the information.
All right.
Freddy's is in it. Buttermilk is in it. We'll see. There's a bunch of them. South, a lot of those in it. They're trying to
In
do a
that
whole thing.
area.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
supposed to extend down to Iguana. So who knows?
We have,
Oh, really?
We have a nice back and forth with Canal Bar, which is over here.
No, they're really great over there.
Yeah.
I have still yet to go there.
Yeah, it's a small kind of old man bar, honestly.
They have good
But,
takeouts. They have a good rosé in a can.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I love rosé in a can.
They
Or,
do-
I love rosé. I've never had it in a can, but I would.
Would she
try
fit
it.
in a can, Roseanne?
They did.
They got to let her out.
Bump.
One guy came over with he had a 32-ounce fucking Bloody
those-
Mary.
Yes, one of those like Asian wonton noodle soup.
Yes.
Large wonton.
I was gonna say
noodles.
that's big.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
amazing.
huge. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, he had a 32-ounce Bloody Mary. Which
I'm gonna
is-
start
was
drinking my
impressive.
morning Bloody Marys out of a wonton soup.
Shit, that would last me the whole
jar.
day. That would last
Well,
me
I've
the
always
whole
said you
day.
do stay up too late. That would fix that. You'll be done by 6:30 in the afternoon.
Delicious. What a way to go.
Oh, I'd have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Really, I'll save some for dinner.
No, but I gotta say though, people are not used to drinking anymore because they would just have. Well, I mean, the to-go drinks here are really delicious. They're all new specialty drinks. People have two of them and they're like, I'm wasted, man.
Yeah, my tolerance sucks right now too. Even though
I know. Even though like have been drinking a lot this week, we haven't been drinking a lot before that.
Right.
So like yeah, everybody's tolerance is super low.
Yeah, I think
Which is good because high tolerance indicates alcoholism.
Right.
but we
Yes.
need alcoholics.
Yeah. Not me though. Like
Right.
I shouldn't be an alcoholic because I drank about 32 beers on Monday, and that's like being a Coke dealer with a Coke problem. You know what I mean? With me, so I try to.
You're so good. You're very well maintained and very disciplined. So.
I
When I'm
try.
at home, like a beer will last me an hour, hour and a half.
I don't
That's an
drink-
animal.
Yeah, I don't drink at home, but when I'm out, I can fucking go.
But you know when enough is enough.
Yes.
And Jeff,
Do
what
you?
sucks about Jeff is that he always remembers everything, which is so annoying. Because like the next day he'll be like, "Do you remember this?" I'm like, "Ugh." Do you remember this? I'm like, listen, if I don't remember it, it's none of my business.
I
So true.
If I don't
Yeah.
remember it, I didn't do it.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not my business if I don't remember it. I blocked it out on purpose.
only had one blackout moment during quarantine. The first couple weeks we were quarantined, and I remember we drank that bottle of
Oh,
Jameson.
yeah. And you're
Yeah.
like, what happened last night? I'm like, yes. I'm like, well, first of all, I made up a bunch of shit.
Yeah, luckily we were in the apartment together. There was nothing else going
You
on.
let loose in the apartment, but if you're outside of the house, like you don't. But once you're in the house, it's like no holds barred with you.
Yeah, well, I have to maintain composure.
I think I was talking about
He's
this
gotta
last week.
maintain
We've got
his,
the neighbors in the next building to us, right out our window, and they're up on the third floor. We're on the second floor. And it's become like clockwork now. We can tell when they're about to have a fucking blowout.
Huge arguments, loud,
And-
screaming.
I wonder what they're
Chinese,
drinking.
Angry Chinese.
Oh, very angry Chinese. But she thinks she
Sake.
spotted one,
They're
and the
drinking
woman may
sake.
not be Chinese.
Yeah, so I saw them like airing out their rugs from the window, and that's the window that we hear the screaming from. And it was a white woman airing out her rug, and I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, okay. And then literally 5 minutes later, I hear screaming Chinese from that window. So I don't know what is going on in that.
Maybe
apartment.
she's like aware Chinese, where
Maybe she just knows
she
Chinese
just
very
eats
well.
a certain amount of anger, and all of a sudden
She could be
the
like their
Incredible
white
Hulk.
nanny.
I mean, maybe a lot of people live in that apartment building too. I don't know. Like in that one apartment, who knows who's actually in there?
Well, maybe that's their maid. They've got a
A
like
white
weird
token
white
maid.
lady.
It's a big building. You guys are in a big building, right?
It's like 20 units maybe.
All right.
Altogether.
All right. You're on the first floor?
Second floor.
Okay.
The best floor. We're
The
not
second.
quite on the ground floor, so you don't get all the stink. We're in the back of the building, so
All right.
Quiet,
it's quiet.
except for the yelling.
Except for these fuckos.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't like airing out their rugs. Maybe
sucks.
that could be that.
It sucks to be somebody in a relationship right now and you don't get along because it's like definitely fucking tough right now. I was talking to my insurance guy yesterday. He was like, I'm trapped in my fucking house with a fucking 6-month-old kid and my wife's driving me fucking crazy. And I'm like, thank God I can get the fuck out of the house. And I don't have a 6-month-old kid.
Now's not the time to break up with your girlfriend because where the fuck is she? Oh, you gonna go? You're not going far.
It's a tough
I'll
time.
call you. Where you going?
Well, between work and rehearsal and stuff, I've been out of the apartment a lot this week, and you've had plenty of time away from me. And that means
And you know she enjoyed it. Her and Monty.
I only had one day away from Diane. Saturday she didn't come down here.
Is that when you were naked on the floor?
No, that was Monday.
Yeah, that was Monday.
Oh,
Or
that's
Tuesday
Monday.
morning.
Frankie is just relishing in the
We've
photograph.
actually been really good. Like, I don't know what happened, like, the last couple of weeks. I think you've been getting out of the house more. You've been a little bit more in a better mood. And, you know,
Well, I think I'm making a couple dollars
Yes.
too, which is putting me in
Even
little
if you
bit
take a
better
walk, really, walk around the block, just something just to break, a
And, like-
routine is good just to break the monotony. It's like,
on Sunday when I was here with him, he was like, oh, my God, thank you so much for being here with me. It was really nice. Yeah.
It was nice because I didn't have to sit in that stool
The
and
whole
just fuck the
time.
whole
yeah.
time. It
I'm
was
like, I'll help you out. I'm like, just put me to work, boss. Put me to work. I'll do
Diane, you
whatever
were
you
great.
want.
You,
don't even
were a breath of fresh air.
I was like, you don't even have to pay me. Just get me out of the fucking house.
Yeah,
and not
bored.
sit in the house.
But
It's
you get
nice having something to do.
you get paid.
Really?
You get paid in cocktails, baby.
I do get paid in cocktails, and like I've been drinking here for the last year for free, pretty much. So I got like a few days of work in me.
Exactly.
So
You're a good employee.
We're calling in those favors.
I was bringing in ice. I was being the security guard. I was manhandling people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Roughhousing
benefits.
people.
Good
Spraying them.
benefits.
Yeah. The benefits are good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of regulars showed up. It was all right.
It was a lot of regular.
We'll be back before anyone knows it.
Almost to a man, everybody's actually been pretty great. As much as we were joking at the top of the show, we really appreciate everybody coming out and helping.
Yes, thank you.
It kind of
everyone.
felt good to make fun of people again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy. But
Yeah.
it's like, thank you for your business.
Yeah.
But look at him.
Look at this jerk
Look
off.
at this fucking.
I haven't
thanks,
seen you in a
Fucking
fucking
dumb-dumb.
while.
How dare
Fucking
you.
dum-dum. Get out of here.
some
But come
random-
back for drinks.
Our regulars have been awesome. Like
Yes.
they come up and they get their drinks and go to the sides, and then you got randos that come up who.
Oh yeah, that one rando who thought he was Don Johnson, coming by here with his tan and his like sock tan lines and his like coiffed hairdo,
Yeah.
and he's like walking by, and then he just tries to come into the bar and stare at the dancers, and
Yeah.
it's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're not even buying a drink.
Yeah, we have
keep
the-
it moving.
we have the
with your
occasional-
loafers and
we-
your no
yeah.
socks.
Asshole. You can see everyone outside. What gives you the right to go inside?
Well, we have
Take the hint.
We have the occasional creep that comes up who just doesn't want to buy anything but wants to
Stare at the
stare at the
dancers.
dancers.
Like a creep.
Yes.
Go
Like, we
online.
understand that all the strip clubs are closed, but also break out some money.
You
buy
think
a
he's
drink.
you think he's going into a fucking strip club, Don Johnson? He's like,
He was like a short, fat Don Johnson.
yeah.
Danny
Oh, so
DeVito
Ron Jeremy.
Johnson.
Yes, Ron
Danny
Jeremy,
DeVito
like,
Johnson.
He was slightly better looking than Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, slightly.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, like the comb over. Oh, yeah. You're going to
No, he
get
had a
some
full head of
tonight.
hair. He had a
Ron
full head.
Jeremy's in trouble. I see him in the news now.
Is he?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for some kind of sexual molesting kind of thing.
Well, surprise.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw Ron Jeremy at a hotel party in LA once, but like everybody I talked to is like, yeah, I've definitely seen Ron Jeremy somewhere. So everybody's seen Ron Jeremy.
Well,
Yeah.
no one wants to have sex
on
with him
someone's
anymore. He's
cable
finally
show.
at that age where it's like, I don't care how
No
big
one
that
wanted to
fucking
have
thing
sex
is.
with him then either.
He's all. I mean, he's all. I hear he's always in the. I think he walked into the Rainbow last time I was there.
I was at the Standard Hotel and he was in the Standard Hotel in the hot tub next to my hot tub. I'm like, am I drunk or is that Ron Jeremy? And he's like sitting there and everybody was still trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he's buying shots.
Did you ever see his movie, The One-Eyed Monster?
No. Like the porn movie? Or?
It's not a porn movie. It's.
It sounds like a porn title.
I've actually never seen any porn movies or any
Ron
movies with
Jeremy's
Ron
dick
Jeremy.
falls off and starts attacking people. Is the
Yes.
premise of the movie.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or just rolling along.
Or flop, 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 flop.
He dies pretty quickly in the movie. I forget.
But his
Dick
penis
lives
lives
on.
on.
His
His
dick
dick
lives
lives on.
Yeah, but his dick lives on.
For real though?
And you got like a little Muppet dick running around.
Yeah, for real.
I have to see this now.
It's not. It's fine.
It's at the
Ron
Jeremy-
Jeremy
That's
has a
entertaining.
cameo, but his penis doesn't.
We
There's
should
one,
get that movie here for the
Well,
TV screen here.
I know we've had it here before. I was dating a girl for a minute who brought it over one time and we watched it and laughed about it. But
I had it at the bar at one point too.
yeah,
There's on kind of a dare. I'm gonna watch a movie tonight after you go to bed. After we watch something quality called Butt Boy. Apparently, it came out last year, and I don't know how I didn't hear about this one. It's a detective movie. These detectives are trying to find all these like pets and children and people are all of a sudden going missing, and there's a guy who has an obsession with putting things in his own butt.
They went all the
And it
gerbils.
turns out he finally has worked it up where he's putting like people in his butt and they disappear. And
The gaping void.
it's supposed to be played completely straight, not for laughs.
He's got a
I'm
big
very,
butt. He's
very
sticking
curious.
people in his butt.
Ryan, who used to work here years upon years ago, and I are both we're both slated to watch this one because we've kind of dared each other because we've been watching a lot of terrible movies, and this is
So keep an eye on Andy's Facebook feed because he will describe it play by play.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Awesome.
I'm gonna put that Facebook feed up your butt.
Awesome. I don't know. I think that's it. We'll start winding it down.
Does Ron Jeremy have a cameo
Next
in
week.
it?
Next week.
I don't know, Frank.
Next week, hopefully, we have Frankie and Andy can do a push-up off. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll try to find something.
I challenge you, Frankie.
No, you stick people in your
You're not
butt.
a little girly man.
I
we
can
have
definitely do
to.
more
We should
push-ups than
definitely.
you
We'll
do.
definitely film it and put it on Facebook after the podcast is put up. Then we'll put the.
No, once the podcast is over, I'll do it right now. But it's no like military push-up shit.
Frankie, I'm not looking for military push-up. We're gonna have to do. We have.
You
to do
have to do a proper push-up.
Yeah, and Frankie.
No knees on the ground.
You can beat.
No.
You can beat Andy. Don't worry about it. Next week we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna-
you,
can beat
weigh
Andy.
a lot less. So.
$300.
Right.
I'll pay you
That's it.
$300.
Yeah, I weigh way less than you, fatty. Because you stick people up your butt.
Well,
No, you're not fat. You're fine.
shut up.
Because you eat all that healthy human meat.
All right. So next week.
got
You,
you,
you look
Frankie.
good.
I got
Andy. You
you.
look good.
Next week.
Next week, it's going down.
Next week, tune into Frankie and Andy do a little push-up off. We'll see.
I can't do a wrestler voice now.
Who's
Yeah, I have to do
better
wrestler
shape during
voice.
quarantine.
Right.
I think Frankie will be in sit-ups. Frankie did all right in sit-ups.
He did a lot of sit-ups.
Yeah, he did.
I've
was
been
like
doing a
30
lot
or
of
something like
crunches
that, right?
lately. I'm so
Something crazy.
bored. I exercise. I tell you, I jog and spot.
Andy,
I do.
we're gonna
I'm
train.
bored.
I got to train for this
Yeah,
because
you
again,
do.
if I lose
needs
to
a
Frankie, I
montage.
will never hear the end of
Don't
it.
burn yourself out though. Do some the beginning. Do some this.
No,
week.
really, dude. Like, do 10. I'll do as many as you can. And before you know it,
Can I cheat? You know, if it's like a
There's no cheating against Frankie.
but
No, only I can cheat.
I could like sweep out his legs.
No, Frankie's got the handicap in this.
Kind of
fucking-
upsetting that Andy doesn't think he can beat Frankie.
I think I can, but there's a little voice in the back of my head like, God damn it!
What if
this
I
is gonna
can't, though?
fucking suck.
I think Andy can. He needs a montage.
I can see. I hear a little nervous.
You got to train him,
His
Sarah.
voice. All right. We'll
Don't eat people.
Tune in next week, and we'll you'll hear about that one. All right. We'll talk to you guys next week.
All right, love you guys. Stay safe.
Be safe. Have a good one.